What it do, y'all? G Rose, Roosevelt for Prez. This is the Crypto Hour. Of course, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, officially join the Future Millionaires Club. It's always worth it, and I appreciate it, all right? Now, I have a project I want to bring to you today called Buying.com, or the Buy token on Algorand. Man, this is a pretty ambitious project. There is a lot to unpack. I mean, really, my mind kind of exploded even just doing my research on it. But with that being said, I highly encourage you to take a deep dive into this project, because if I try to go too deep into it, this video is going to be about 30 minutes long, and we don't got that kind of time. No, we don't, fam. So what I want to do before we get started is just send much love and peace out to the world. Of course, we have the Russia-Ukraine situation going on. I want to pray for everyone in the Ukraine. Hopefully, we'll have peace sooner than later, all right? But let's jump over to the laptop, and I want to show you guys a quick video about Buy.com. We'll go through a little bit of the project. I'll tell you what I like and some things that make me hesitant about it, all right? Other than that, let's get it going. Now, you guys, here we are at Buying.com, which, as you can see, is very official. It's already up and running. You can sign up right now for a business account, a sales representative account, a driver account. This is huge, all right? So let's go down, watch a quick video so you can get an understanding from their end, all right?
Buying.com is leveling the playing field for e-commerce sellers to finally compete head-to-head with the established dominant giants. The online retail space is currently centralized, meaning small retailers lose in an e-commerce game where a few dominant players control market share. At Buying.com, we're decentralizing it so everyone has equal opportunity, no matter the size of their business. The winners here are consumers and retailers who benefit from greater opportunity, lower costs, and faster delivery times, as well as the infrastructure, resources, logistics, and knowledge necessary to have a real chance at competing with the big boys. Highlights of the Buying.com Prime protocol include WeBuy, that allows group buying among multiple consumers to combine to meet minimum order quantities for best possible pricing. Prime Protect, that reduces chargebacks for retailers while protecting consumers. iDistribute, that turns spare space in homes and businesses into distribution centers, much like how Airbnb turns spare rooms into hotels, and offers customers product deliveries within 2 hours of ordering, while leveraging spare space in everyday vehicles to become delivery trucks, much like how Uber turns cars into cabs. And Genesis, that lets retailers upload inventory to the Buying.com network to fulfill hyperlocal online orders. A fully programmable, decentralized network with APIs to build your own e-commerce apps, gaming, kiosks, web stores, and more. With Buying.com and its groundbreaking Prime protocol, we are now closer than ever before to achieving e-commerce on demand with 2-hour guaranteed delivery.
All right, you guys. So as you can see, that is very, very ambitious, all right? And it's one thing to have that idea, but again, the difference with this project is it's already up and running, all right? So a couple things that stood out to me are the fact that they're kind of taking this peer-to-peer model where they're almost like Uber and Airbnb, right? Uber in the sense of like, I can look on an app, log in, see what deliveries need to be picked up, and then I can then commit to that delivery, go to a fulfillment center locally, pick up the product, deliver it to the customer, all right? Now, on the flip side of that, the Airbnb comparison would be that if I have like a spare garage or office space, I can use that as a fulfillment center and get paid for doing so, all right? So that means there's going to be pickup centers all around, almost like the Amazon lockers are, right? Difference is this is peer-to-peer because I can now house these products at my office, in my garage, etc. That's really dope. But let's jump back over and we'll take a look at the team, all right, y'all? All right, so who are these people, right? If we look at the team, These are professionals, y'all. That's a big difference here. They're really professional. You can go to all of their LinkedIns. We could see the CEO and founder. She has a lot of experience. She's also the founder of Dropshipper.com, which some of you may have heard of if you're ever dealt in the drop shipping space before. So she has experience. This is her entry into the Web3 space. But essentially just go down. Again, this is what I'm not going to do is go and read everybody's like profile or whatever. That's for you to do your own research. But at least you could see everyone is doxed. Very professional team. A lot of good partnerships. I highly, highly encourage you to take a look at this, read the white paper, and, don't be lazy about this because you can really get in. And if this takes off, you're going to be rich, fam. You are. Yes, you are. Now, if we do just go ahead and take a look at the tokenomics real quick, because I do want you to see this. Essentially, 50 million of the tokens are going to go to liquidity, and the tokens sell 28%. And if you look at the rest, right, you have like admin, you have legal, you have advisors, you have marketing, strategic acquisitions, research and development, and then the ecosystem. So, there's only 33% of the 1 billion total supply or the max supply is available, right? So 33% is circulating, all right? Keep that in mind. The seed price for the sale was 1.5 cents, all right? You have the private sale at 2 cents, and the public sale started at 2.5 cents. I say that because right now the buy token is sitting at 3 cents, all right? Now, a few days ago, it was at 2.5 cents. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the world right now. I'm going to keep my eye on this. I haven't bought in yet. I'm going to see how low I can get this at. Hopefully, I'll be able to get in at the private sale price of 2 cents. But I did want to mention that because this isn't a project I'm just shilling to you. I genuinely want you to take a look at this, and this is going to truly compete with like an Amazon or a Shopify. This is something you may want to take a look at, all right? But now that you've seen the website again, I encourage you to take a look at it, do your own research. Before we come back, I want to show you essentially Dropshipper.com. They did make the announcement that it did go live, all right? So Buying.com's dropshipping platform has launched. It's poised to compete with Shopify. Buying.com is thrilled to announce the official launch of Dropshipper.com, an exciting new dropshipping platform and powerful use case for the Buy token. With millions of wholesale products and a variety of dropshipping plans paid for by users in Buy token, Dropshipper.com is set to give Shopify a serious run for its money. All right, so let's just take a look at Dropshipper.com now. So here it is. We create your dropship store for you. For those that don't know what dropshipping is, essentially you could create a web store right here, right? They have the different packages. They have the different products that you can pick, whether it's in the health niche, you have supplements, you might have t-shirts, electronics, you name it. Essentially, you'll post those products in your online store. Somebody buys those products, right? And then they do the fulfillment for you, right? Meaning they're going to ship everything out, whether directly to the customer or to the fulfillment center, where then the peer-to-peer delivery aspect will take effect and somebody can deliver that to your customer, okay? There's the different tiers, of course, you just look through that, but I just wanted to kind of explain that for the people that weren't really aware of drop shipping, all right? But let's jump back over. I want to give some of my final thoughts on this project. Again, I can't stress, you guys do your research. This is going to take you a little bit of time to really get a full understanding. And if not, go ahead and ape in. But I always recommend reading the white paper, really getting an understanding for what the project is about. All right. All right. So how'd you guys like that? Right. I know there's a lot to unpack. I mean, even figure just what I went over in this video, I'm thinking, hey, this video is still probably going to be, 12 to 15 minutes. So obviously there's a lot to cover. I want to give a few pros and a few cons, and they're not even really cons, just a few things that make me a little bit hesitant, all right? So the first thing I like about this project is that they have a professional team that is experienced, right? If you go to all of their LinkedIns, you look at their experience, this is very official, right? This isn't just a guy in his basement with a great idea. This is an experienced team that is already putting things into action. That is the first thing I like about this project. Second thing I like is like this peer-to-peer concept, right? Bringing that to Web3, I think is really good, especially on the delivery end and on these fulfillment centers where people can have these fulfillment centers in their garage or spare space, all right? I also like the fact that, they've integrated with Dropshipper.com where you can start an e-commerce site, rather quickly. They build the site out for you, and then you don't have to house any products. They do the shipping and fulfillment. I really like that coming to the Web3 space, all right? That's really dope. Third thing I like is that, this is already up and running, fam. Like, you can go to the iOS App Store, the Google Play Store, download it right now, right? You can go to the website, already sign up as a delivery driver. Businesses are signing up. You're going to have restaurants signing up, right? And you're going to essentially have almost like a Uber Eats in the Web3 space. So this is already up and running. That's what I like about it. Now, just because the team is doxed and I went through those pros already, doesn't mean that it guarantees this project to succeed, right? Businesses fail all the time, you guys. Keep that in mind. So just because you're not likely to get rug pulled doesn't mean that this is going to be a successful business. Take on the risk, assume the risk. But again, I like this project, y'all. I definitely do. Hey guys, the first thing that makes me a little bit hesitant about this project, and it's not even really the worst thing, but the fact that there's 1 billion supply, which I'm not mad at, but only 33% of that supply is actually circulating, all right? So it means there could be a little bit of inflation here, all right? Now, we already went through all the other token allocations, right? We got legal fees, admin, we got the ecosystem, etc., right? But that just makes me a little bit concerned because once those tokens go onto the market, is there going to be some type of inflation? That always makes me a little bit weary when I'm looking at the total supply versus the circulating supply, or the market cap versus the fully diluted market cap. So keep that in mind. Second thing that makes me a little bit weary is the clawback and freeze aspect of it, okay? Now, there's other great projects that have this clawback and freeze thing going on, right? And some of it for good reason. So with this type of business, maybe the clawback and freeze aspect is pertinent. All right, maybe there's a reason they have that there to protect themselves, all right? Whether it be returns, things of that nature. Just saying, anytime my tokens can be taken or frozen, I'm going to be a little bit worried, fam. So keep that in mind. The third thing that makes me just a little bit hesitant is just that it is like a physical world business, right? And so I know that e-commerce is huge. That's in the digital world is where people are shopping, right? But it's from an adoption standpoint, we're still in the physical world as far as people physically driving their cars to deliver products, physically housing these products, in spare garages or spare spaces that they have. And there is a little bit of competition in that space, right? As far as Uber Eats and whatnot, Postmates, Instacart. So we'll see how that adoption comes. The thing that makes me a bit more confident, again, is that they have a team of professionals. They are already up and running. It's not just the idea. So I would say some of these cons, they're not the biggest thing. I think the pros outweigh them. But again, there are things that prevent me from just aping in right now. Other than that, you guys, I'm going to get ready to jump up out of here. But before I do, I want to urge you to do your research on this project, all right? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this project. Officially join the Future Millionaires Club. I want your real feedback too, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all trying to get in? What y'all price point? What you thinking? I'm up out of here. G Rose, Roosevelt for Prez. This is the Crypto Hour. Peace.